there's somebody in Salicotta's doghouse, who is it?
Yeah, anybody who would shy away from that comment. I mean, when I saw that tweet from Andy, and by the way, this is not Andy's opinion, so people who are killing him, it's his reporting here. This is not on Andy. But anybody who would shy away from those comments, first of all, he wasn't being literal. If you don't win a World Series, or if we don't win a World Series in 3 to 5 years, everybody's going to be fired. He was just saying what he would like to see, setting realistic, high expectations, as they should be. So anybody who's afraid of that, I mean, what are you doing? What do you want him to come out and say? Well, maybe we could be a 500 team for the next 5 to 10 years. Please, I want to hear 3 to 5. I want to hear we expect to win next year. That's what the expectations should be. It doesn't mean that they have to. It doesn't mean that they're going to win. But anybody who would be afraid because he said 3 to 5 and setting high expectations to win a World Series, they won't make it in New York, and we don't want them here. So those people, you know who you are in my doghouse.
Anthony McCarron, Sal was not the only person on this panel who was fired up by that potential reporting from Andy Martino.
Yeah, Doug, I mean, I was appalled when I saw that. I mean, the idea that there are people who are putting themselves forward as GM candidates who don't want that kind of pressure, who don't want the idea that the owner wants to win. I mean, it's ridiculous. You're coming into a great situation. Look, the Mets have got some serious talent on the roster, and they've got the richest owner in the sport now. It's a dream job. Come in here, compete with the Yankees if you need a little boost there, too, because they're across town, and they're one of the premier organizations in the game. I hope they ripped up the list with all the names on it after they got that vibe from some of these guys, because it's ridiculous. They should be in it for this challenge. How about accept something hard? You know, everybody knows it's not that easy to win the World Series, and Steve Cohen will know it too, and it's part of being an owner. But, I mean, if you don't want to take it on, I mean, what are you doing? Take yourself out of the running. Go home. Get an ice cream truck. I don't know.
Apparently, maybe that's what Chris Young did. I don't know. But look, I don't understand it either. I'm with both of you guys on this. If you're scared of that, realistically, what I see is you're probably scared of what the media will say if you don't get there, and they'll keep bringing it up. Are you going to win one in 3 to 5 years? What's your plan? How are you going to get it done? You know, and if those 3 to 5 years start inching closer, you're going to get pounded for it. But look, I hate to say, baseball's hard. You might win one in 3 to 5, you might not. And I think Steve Cohen is a much smart enough man to figure that out and know that, and eventually down the road, you know, say it doesn't happen. I don't think anyone's job would be on the line if you went out, had some really good seasons, you know, got to the World Series once, and we're in the playoffs 3 or 4 times out of those 5 years. I don't think anyone's job would be at risk. So for people to say that, you know, maybe that would be keeping them from wanting to participate, you know, in this search, that's just silly to me.